Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's see what's happening because we have some strong storms happening today, August 31st, especially across France and Spain in more areas. So there's this model, the high resolution model. It does show like some storms this afternoon, central France, and more rain and everything, but especially those ones in southern France and to northeastern Spain near the Pyrenees. Those ones might be strong to severe, and then Sunday evening into Sunday night, still show some strong to severe storms, southern France and into northeastern Spain near the Pyrenees. So please be careful and something interesting might happen tonight. So thus showing the middle of the night, like 3 to 6 a.m., some strong storms in northeastern Spain closer to the coast, and also in southern France, some stronger line of storms. So be careful during the night with those storms, and they continue until like 7 a.m. in Spain. Yeah, in southern France, this goes and into September 1st. Does show a few storms in northern Italy still in the afternoon, and a few showers as well in Switzerland and France. So be careful those areas, especially today, Sunday, spots of Spain and France, and throughout the night into tomorrow. So be careful in those areas. And let's see here, especially the rain accumulation with these storms might be a lot. There's this high resolution model here, shows until Monday, a few spots southern France might be close to 100 millimeters according to this model. So be careful in a few areas. This just in the next 24 hours. So does show spots southern France just 71 millimeters, even close to 104. So be careful in those areas, some localized flooding, and across Spain as well, 60 to 75 millimeters, even 76, 77 in a few areas, northeastern Spain, centrish Catalonia. So stay safe. Some in Barcelona as well, but especially further inland, the heaviest accumulation from those storms during the night. So stay safe and just until this afternoon, those storms like closer to the Pyrenees, those areas, some heavy rain through for a few of them. So stay safe in those areas and be careful. There's here the Cape from the European model. It does show more Cape along the coast as well, and further inland as well. But especially like during the night shows more Cape along the coast. And then there's the high resolution model, shows even like 2000 joules per kilogram, 2000 to 2700 during the night, and like during the day as well, like especially in the mountains where those stronger storms will be located. So be careful those areas, and still shows a lot of energy for those storms during the night. So stay safe because they might be fairly strong, and especially like this afternoon and evening across southern France and northeastern Spain, there's the jet stream passing overhead with some moderate to high shear. So there's the possibility for some organized clusters of strong to severe storms with damaging winds and large hail, especially because of this wind shear and the Cape as well. So please be careful, especially like slightly curved photographs because of the wind shear. So there's even a tiny tornado threat, but especially like the main threats, some organized clusters of severe storms. So stay safe. And here because of the Cape as well. So stay safe. Mainly the main threats, some heavy rain and some large hail with a few of the storms and some damaging winds. especially the storms in the afternoon in these areas, but also the ones during the night might be very strong. So stay safe in those areas. Please be careful. Please be careful, especially in case of flooding, if these storms like stall in those areas during the night. So stay safe and next 5 days does show more across southern France, there into northern Italy, a few ones as well, and a storm or two in Eastern Europe and Romania, like a finger or two further southeast, and like northern Spain might get more rain. The south is dry, but like the northern coast might get more rain, and most of France is showing some rain. Most of France next 5 days. The European model, so be careful. It shows more in the UK as well, and like northern UK as well, like spots of Norway, into Sweden and Iceland. So we'll be watching these fronts, be aware. And this thing on the European model now is very impressive. This is the remnants of Tropical Storm Fernand that was in the Atlantic. So it's now this very wide, big low pressure, and the cold front extends as far south as Spain. And it's this cold front that will bring those storms today across France and Spain. The cold front from that low pressure system. So it goes, and tomorrow more into Italy and the Alps. So Wednesday, the 3rd, still shows a few storms in the Balkans, spots further east, and it does bring like Monday. So today, Sunday shows those storms there, and then still more rain on Monday, and Tuesday shows another round of rain and a few storms in France by Tuesday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, the European brings another front into northwestern Spain and France. So Tuesday, Wednesday, especially Wednesday, and more rain in the UK as well. So several fronts to watch this week because of these low pressure systems. So be careful in those areas. On the satellite, you can also see like the low pressure near Northern Ireland, and like the cold front goes all the way down to Spain. So be careful in those areas. Stay safe, especially with the storms and everything, the severe storms. And temperature still like slightly below average in a few areas, and still warmer across southern Spain and Portugal. So Sunday down to Monday, slightly less during the night, but the Monday afternoon does increase a little bit across southern Spain, close to 33 degrees in a few areas, but still not too much. There's slightly warmer conditions throughout southeastern Europe too, but during the night, like shows through northeastern Europe, Central Europe, slightly colder in the Alps, especially in the Alps, then some mildish conditions in other areas. During the day, it warms up further across southern Spain, especially like southernmost Spain, more than 32 degrees, and like spots southeastern Europe, but the rest is mild, and the Alps slightly colder. So be aware, but by the middle of next week does warm up to 36 degrees southern Spain, and slightly warmer southeastern Europe, so in like in Eastern Europe in general, slightly warm. So be aware those areas, especially the storms and everything. So stay safe. Shows here some like slightly stronger gusts near the UK today because of this low pressure system. Be careful across Northern Ireland and spots Central Ireland and Central Northern UK. So be aware Sunday down to Monday, the winds decrease, but still like possible rounds of gusty winds by Tuesday across France and Spain, spots the UK Wednesday because of those other systems. So be aware Wednesday, Thursday, this might drift north into the northern UK and even Norway and Iceland by the end of next week. Some gusty winds in a few spots, but stay safe, especially today near the UK, those areas. So be aware, and still shows some like for Monday. Not so much Cape, but also some Cape northern Italy for those storms there. And there'll still be some wind shear, but the strongest storms I expect them more today across France and Spain. So be careful, but still a few stronger ones to be careful across Italy tomorrow, and still some Cape like spots of Eastern Europe Wednesday. So be aware those areas and stay safe, especially in the storms today. And here, this map it does show a tiny bit of snow in the Alps this week in the highest peaks there. So be aware, some 8 centimeters. Scandinavia, not much, just in Central Iceland, there in the mountains. But be aware, a few spots there in the Alps. So stay safe and be careful of those severe storms.